Hello, what's new today?
I'm looking at a pump job that has been running for a while now, and I'm not quite sure how much time they have left.
Right, now take a wild guess. Is this Nostra Energy Incorporated?
Yeah, you're right. It's ticker symbol NORX or just Norx.
I actually wrote an article about them in early April while the pump job was still picking up speed. But before we take a closer look at the company and at the pump, let's hear from a potential investor.
Hello there, can you hear us?
I hear you, I said.
Great. Could you tell me your opinion of Norx?
Nah, I won't spend my money on this, man. I ain't no fool.
I see, but why is that?
It's a pump scheme, I said. I like making money, not throwing them away.
Thank you for your contribution. That was not the whole story, but we'll try to get there.
Let's start around July 2012. That was the time when the company's S1 registration statement was approved. In the following 2 months, Norx sold over 33 million shares to undisclosed parties at 0.001 per share.
Unlike many other pumps you will encounter out there, Norx did their forward split before they sold the shares. But that doesn't really change the fact that there were unnamed parties holding 33 million shares that they had acquired for just $33,000.
Those unnamed parties were not the only one who could potentially profit hugely from selling shares during the pump. Sasha Heredia, a former director of Norx, cancelled some but not all of her shares when she resigned. She was left with about 1.5 million shares, conveniently below the 5% threshold that allows her to sell without filing a Form 4.
And then there was also Jackson Bennett LLC. That was an entity which held 2 promissory notes issued by Norx. If they have converted them, they could have gotten 760,000 common shares.
At yesterday's closing price, the 33 million shares were worth about $26 million.
And that is an amount which more than justifies the $1.4 million spent on pumping Norx. The company has to file its annual report next week, and that potentially could open the eyes of some of the believers and may actually crash the pump.
On the other hand, the report will cover the period ending on February 28th of this year, so it may not be enough to kill the pump outright. Norx's next report isn't due until mid-July, so this one could run wild for a little longer and speculation could continue.
Yeah, it's really hard to say when this one may crash, but investors may be interested to know that one of the promoters used to pump Norx is Eric Daney's stock prospector. That name has been involved in the pump of Digital Development Group, DIDG, Vendom Batteries Inc., VDNB, and countless others. What all of those stocks have in common is that, well, 1, they never reached the target prices that Mr. Daney set, and 2, they all crashed horrifically, destroying millions of dollars of investor money.
Right. If you're considering Norx as an investment idea, be very careful and think before you do anything. And if you're already in it, make sure you time your next move very carefully. Stay safe out there and happy trading.
Thank you for watching. Until next time.
Hello, this is Brian Fisher. I'm the publisher of HotStock.com. You probably landed on this page because you're looking for more information on a particular stock. What you may not know is that this stock is making a chart pattern which has already been seen in the market thousands of times. So if you were able to look up all of the previous times this happened and count how many stocks went up or down after the signal, you would know the probability of this stock. I provided a link to a free piece of software that you can download that will tell you just that. If you're thinking about trading this stock, you may be walking into a situation where the odds are 80% that it will fail, or maybe the odds are 80% that it will go up sharply. Isn't that something that you should know? With one click, you can look up any stock and get the probability. In addition to the chart probability, you can see the earnings trend, the trends in revenue, a consensus of all analyst estimates on Wall Street, and the average price target. If you want more information, you can use the software to get a complete research report on the company. Okay, so this is great for looking up one stock, But what if you want to know which stocks today have the highest probability to increase? That is the big idea behind Hot Stock Precision. This software scans the charts of every single stock on the market every day. You can sort by which stocks have just made signals with the highest probability to make huge moves up or down in the next few days. If you're looking for something more specific, you can see the highest probability penny stocks, the best from Wall Street Research, or the best short sale candidates. Our software has already been downloaded by over 200,000 people. We've had reports from users making from $500 a day to over $75,000 a month using this program. Once you have tried it, you're never going to want to trade again without it. But I don't want you to take my word for it, or the word of the thousands of users that have already made great reviews. I want you to try it for yourself, absolutely free. So go ahead and click on the download link. Follow the simple instructions to get your free copy today.